Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Dead Unicorn. My name's Corey. It's a cold day here in Alaska, so I got a little blanket on. I hope that doesn't annoy you all. um,
Then why
welcome.
don't you guys get cozy and join us?
Yeah, get cozy too. Get your blanket. Get a nice roaring fire. We're gonna be playing Legend of the Five Rings. It's Cyber Samurai Saturday. I'm here with Matt, Tarek, Crystal, and James, and we're playing Wheel of Judgment. If you've never seen this show before, this is the first time joining us. Thank you. But if you were a long time listener, thank you even more. And thanks to my patrons, the most, who are scrolling in the upper hand corner. They help this channel go, and they get to vote on their favorite character. And today's vote is a tie between two characters. I believe Nozomi and Bashar. Nozomi and Bashar.
Oh,
So either one of you can get a free success. You can have to pick which one.
yeah, fight to the death over who gets.
Well, I mean, I haven't seen Hidden Nozomi get one in a while, so like I'll let her have the win, and I'll take a void point.
You don't get a void point. You don't get anything. There's no consolation prize.
Smoothness should be rewarded. Ugh.
Have to accept the concession prize.
So, I guess I
What did
would
we agree
take
on? Second place,
the
$1,000.
the insta success.
So if you are new here, thank you for joining us. We make sure that you can jump right in at any point during these games because there's a lot of them. If you watched us from the beginning, wow, thanks, man. Y'all are dedicated. So, but we want you to be able to jump in anywhere, and because of that, we have a recap. Does anybody want to do the recap? I'll give you a void point for a good recap.
Oh, here's your chance, man.
I nominate Bashar.
Yeah,
Oh,
go for
great.
it.
I second that nomination.
And I threw myself under the bus, and everyone just threw bombs right afterwards.
Oh, look,
Tarek hit the gas. I blew the horn.
So I'll start you out here. Our characters are Kage, Bashar, Nozomi, and Rokin. They died. They died and went to Purgatory. Legend of the Five Rings version of Purgatory, which is called Meido, where their papers were lost, and they're like death papers. It's kind of like Beetlejuice, the handbook for the recently deceased. So their papers were lost, and nobody knows what they were where their final resting place was supposed to be in the afterlife.
Oh, come on. We know.
So
Supposedly.
Yeah, the heathen would definitely be going to Jigoku no matter what.
So
Be
these
here at
guys,
all.
And then Bashar, Jesus.
so these guys were recruited by one of the high mucky muck Mazokus, which are kind of like, I don't know, devil-looking angels. I don't know.
They're office
bureaucrats.
workers.
They're office undead, not undead, but afterlife bureaucrats. To figure out something, take it away from there, Matt.
All right. So, Bashar and the rest of the group mucked about inside Jigoku, trying to figure out where to go, gathering information, trying to find.
You just
trail
left
that
out a
will lead them to-
major piece.
All right. So, let's see. What's the major piece going up against? Let's see.
How did you get to Jigoku?
How did we get to Jigoku? Okay, fine. So essentially, our souls were transformed into Oni, getting to Jigoku, and we decided to muck about, trying to figure out what the heck is going on in Jigoku. Finding ourselves in confrontations against certain Oni that turned out to be within our best interest, or maybe not within our best interest. Because we kept on making more and more enemies. But the Trail of Crumbs led to, let's see, I believe not the biggest bad so far, but the word hungry Oni, where we figured out that we had to go to the fortress of Fuleng, and thankfully, skipping a whole bunch of details here, aside from skinning a map off a table, finding where everyone's papers were, and finding out that we were also not only us but many other souls were getting their documents falsified, transforming them into more Oni for Fu Ling's forces. So we decided to put a stop to it by burning the whole room down, escaping, finding a whole bunch of the scribe Oni, and last I recall, we are trying to make our escape out of the fortress.
That's pretty good. You got a lot of good major points, and the things that are happening right now. You're missing one tiny detail that is kind of important. It usually comes up. Usually gets forgotten a lot, but it's there every single.
Oh yes. Also finding out that we also have some Mizoku that are allied with Fuling, helping with the transition of getting essentially double agents, getting the falsified documents into the hands of the Mizoku in. I always keep on forgetting Meido in Meido.
Does anybody want to help Matt out on the detail he's missing? The thing that's been with you for most of the games.
The thing.
Trick.
Yeah, Torikusa.
There you go.
Yeah, he right now is an ex dragon monk who had her at the time, her papers messed with, transforming her into a Mizoku / Oni.
We're done with the recap. Let's get on with the game, please. You are in the Fortress of Fuling.
And we want out. We want out.
Let us
Of course.
continue out of here.
All right. You want to get out? The fortress leads you straight to a way to leave.
Wait, we need to find the Phantasmal Oni. Well, I can't talk, but still, I want to remind everybody that we do know that the Phantasmal Oni was the one kind of behind all of this.
Yes, but we have no clue where the Phantasmal Oni is or how to find them.
I feel like he might be here in this castle. Well, but again, I can't speak. So,
Well,
respond to that however you would feel without me knowing my intention.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you could like ink the characters on your forearm. That would probably make communication a little easier. Speaking out of character, by the way, but you know.
Up to y'all to talk.
There's a
to,
door.
not me.
It
So,
leads
so
straight
I-
out. You can leave the fortress.
So so Bashar's gonna assume that Kage no Oni is trying to say something like, you know, hey, hold on a moment, we're forgetting something. So Bashar is gonna ask.
No,
"Are
I
you-
didn't. I
think
didn't.
we're
I
forgetting-"
didn't say that at all. That you're
Oh.
completely misinterpreting what I just said. You're putting words in my mouth.
Oh.
I said I cannot say any of those things in character. He's not saying.
But
it,
are
we
you
just got
are you
done in the
making
middle of
any
a fight.
gestures
No.
like saying?
No.
Okay, all right. So I guess we all book it then.
Okay.
Yep.
Besides, out of character, I'm pretty sure Phantasmal Oni's going to become aware of what we've done and will be trying to stop us from leaving Jigoku anyway.
Yeah, we get to stab him. Stab a jab.
Or her. Some Onis are girls.
You do have a map that will lead you to Gakido,
Wedding, though.
through Gakido and into Meido.
Yes.
All right.
We
Nice,
think
or espionage.
Use
it
it.
may be out of date, but it's probably good enough.
Okay. So you start your way towards leaving Jigoku finally.
Mm-hmm.
As you go, you're gonna follow the map. I want somebody to make a skill roll to follow the map. It's gonna be TN3 because Jigoku changes around and stuff like that. So it's a TN3.
Using
Survival, I think, would be good.
Not me then.
Let me
I
see.
mean,
Yeah,
I only
I
have
have
one rank in
soft hands.
survival.
I'd prefer not to get them hardened.
What?
Nozomi should be good at this. Nudge, nudge. You can traverse the realms, right?
Let me see that map.
Hand it over from looking at it upside down because I don't have survival. No,
give
no.
it a
Scholar knows
shot.
which way
Looks
it's up.
like we're here, and we need to go through this way to get out.
Are you
So,
using...
I'm just role playing it a little.
Yeah. What's your approach?
Let's see. I mean, for survival, really, none of these things under the trade skills really make sense to me. I'm gonna go with reason.
Yes, I like that.
Earth.
Sure.
TN3, right?
Mm-hmm. TN3.
Just made it.
Yep. I think I can find the way. And I have one opportunity. Grr. All of these stupid little windows. I'm gonna use that opportunity to take off 2 strife. That's good. Success?
I don't know. I didn't see it on the...
You didn't?
No.
Yeah,
I see it.
So 3 successes, 1 opportunity, and 1 strife.
Okay,
for
maybe
Crystal.
maybe it's just
I can
because...
show you right here on my own screen.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Oh. He apparently got logged out and back in. A game master has spawned in the server.
Yeah, I apparently got it logged out. Weird.
Wild game master has appeared.
Oh no, we
threw
have
a
a secondary one.
Okay,
Quick,
what are you
who's the
using with
imposter?
your what are you doing with your opportunity?
Removing strife.
Okay. As you are moving through the mist-shrouded paths of Jigoku, you notice Torikatsuka on a different path, and you see her. You see him beckon to you. It's this way. Come this way.
Hmm.
And it's not the path Nozomi wants you to go.
Well, we've never had a reason to distrust Torikatsuka.
Though they have had a rather nasty shock lately.
All the more reason to be against the forces of Fuling.
He's been the guide so far, so I just start walking toward where he's at.
Okay. You need to make a. You're gonna have to make a roll
Uh-oh.
as basically
Like
as
a
you
sentiment
reach him. The entire path disappears, and there's a chasm that you are walking straight into.
Like I just got acme'd?
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-oh.
Um,
Don't you mean Wile E. Coyote?
yeah,
Well,
you can make a
they were
fitness
all
check.
Acme tricks that he was using. He bought tricks from the Acme store, remember?
You can make
You
a
look super
fitness
confused
check
now.
to try and uh, get away from this pit trap.
A fitness check, you said?
Yes, TN3 fitness.
TN Tree Fitness. Okay, I will attempt to do so swiftly and fluidly without falling over the edge. Um I feel like this is definitely something worth spending a void on. So I will.
Okay. Oh, very nice.
Okay, hold on. Whoa. I have to be fair and say I do have injuries that may be applicable here.
Oh, are you wounded in your water?
I have I'm wounded in my fire,
Okay.
but I also have a maimed arm, lost fingers,
No.
and muteness, which may not necessarily directly affect the situation, but could potentially.
Let's check out main arm for fitness.
He just can't go as he falls.
Yeah.
Like
I can't
the
alert.
goofy
I
thing.
mean, like like alert somebody for assistance. I couldn't do that. Put it that way. It would be very difficult. I'd just be like wiggle hard enough to make noise.
Here we go. Nerve damage.
Gyrate yourself in air.
Lost eye, lost fingers. That's fire. Maimed arm is also fire. You're using water, you're fine. You can.
Okay, cool. I can keep whatever.
Yeah.
Your legs work fine.
Yay! I will keep all of these. And then this and this. And I will do it with style.
I mean, how else does a lion bard do anything?
Lazily and half drunk. Those are the only two extremes. only things that are available.
Okay. You roll away. You are about to just fall, and you were able to roll backwards at the last moment.
That roll to safety. Combat roll. Do a barrel roll.
It's a barrel roll.
What does Torikusta do?
He's not there. You
He's
look
no
back
longer
at the
there?
group. He's standing back with the rest of the y'all. You can now hear him say, "That's not me. Don't go over there."
Which for the rest of us is like he's just suddenly whoop, into existence next to us.
Yep.
Wait, he's been here the whole time.
Good thing I hesitated. Oh,
Well, yeah, I look like visibly frustrated and then slowly trudge my way back, looking more now frustrated at myself than anyone else.
Okay.
I give you a back pat with my prickly hands.
Y'all continue
Not to
on.
worry, we all have our moments.
Y'all continue on your way out of
Judgement.
Jigoku. And you do make it all the way to the edge of Jigoku and Meido without further incident.
Oh,
Not Meido, Jigoku and Gakido. Gakido is the realm of the hungry dead.
The Hungry Dead.
Yes.
It sounds wonderful.
Doesn't it? You have to make your way through there to get back to Meido.
What is this, Zombie Land?
Basically.
uh-oh. Corey's keeping quiet. He's not confirming or denying.
But as you walk
That's right,
towards the border of Jigoku, a figure stands motionless in a stone archway. Blue sky behind him. Dressed in antique armor, he towers over you, brandishing an enormous spear. Dark, shining eyes look down on you. When he speaks, his deep voice causes the rocks to shake beneath your feet. "No demon may pass," he tells you. "I am Roshan, and so I have sworn."
We have our papers that prove that we are not demons.
What do you mean? Papers?
Our death papers that we need to bring back to Mehido. There has been a foul plot that has been causing souls to go awry on where they're supposed to be.
Wait, did you say Ryoshin?
Indeed. Well, no, he can't hear you. You're mute.
Yeah, I'm asking the
Terrence
GM.
asked-
Yeah,
you.
I said Ryoshin, yes.
I know the significance of that. It's just the sad part because I can't say.
You can make theology rolls if you want. TN, what do you think, Tarek? 4?
Yeah, TN4, maybe even TN5 because it's such an obscure fact.
TN4
in
theology
COD.
roll.
The only person I'd give an easier TN to would be the Phoenix.
Tarek was making a case for me to have a TN3 being a Phoenix lore master.
Nope.
No.
Your
Okay,
thing about
that's
being
still
a
fine.
Phoenix
For
lore master
everyone.
should mean that you have more skill than other people because you bought more
5
skill.
and 4 in the ring.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
I have no problem with that
I did
ruling.
not say because he was a Phoenix lore master, by the way. I said because he's Phoenix, the Phoenix might have a closer chance of figuring it out. Period. Like they're the people out of anybody in the group. They're the people closest to even have a chance to figure it out. Everybody else, I'd say, would be super hard.
It's
super
TN4. TN4. I'm giving a
If not
TN4
impossible.
theology roll.
TN4 Theology.
Yes.
I'd like to try my hand at it just to
Earth
test out my new
recall.
5 Ring of Fire.
Who the heck is this? Like,
So
Kage looks
since
like he knows who it is.
So I got 2 bonus successes, 1 opportunity, 2 strife. I'm going to go ahead and use that opportunity to eliminate that 2 strife.
also Corey, since Bashar is not really of Rokugan, would the TN be at 5?
I'm giving everybody a 4. Just giving
okay.
everybody a 4.
All right.
I know that Kage definitely wouldn't know because he gives no shit about. Well, actually, there is a chance because he cares about ancestral lore, not about theology, but is still very, very difficult. And nope. Well, actually, fuck, maybe. Jesus, I didn't realize I was gonna roll 3 explosions.
Well, I
Okay,
failed,
there you go.
but I got 2 opportunity. I would like to get some unrelated information.
So, Kage just kneels, and like in reverence.
So, to those people who made this roll, which apparently is Kage because he made a insanely good roll.
I succeeded as well.
You did. Well, congratulations.
Thanks. And I had 2 bonus successes too.
Nice.
This guy is not supposed to exist. When the kami, the original kami which started the great clans, were born when they were. There was like a Cronus thing happening where the sun and the moon were having kids, and then the moon was like eating them. And then
he became jealous of
and of
them.
course the last kid cut open his belly and they all fell out. And each one of them created their own clan, except for Fuling, which fell into hell. There was actually an extra one that not many people know about. And his name is Ryoshin. Because he died from falling. He supposedly dead. You're talking to a dead god.
Yeah. He fell to Earth, or Ningendo, and died on impact. And he was also the last one to fall, where the other ones were like.
Excuse me a moment. My kitty's being really nuts.
Fuling was the first to fall. Ryoshin was the last to fall. All the clan kami in between.
And Hantai took the stairs.
And Hantai took the elevator. You guys are dumb. We've had this elevator for years.
Cut out of your dad's stomach, everyone else falls, and you're like, whatever. Like a
Well,
hand.
He's like, I'll just slide down the intestines.
Hante,
Sorry,
Hante.
Hante.
he was the last one. He was the one who freed everybody. He was the guy who like actually cut Anatongu open.
Okay.
And it's Anatongu and Amaterasu.
Okay.
Who are the sun and the moon.
All that lore is done. We can go back to the scene, and he will say, "Let me see these papers."
I already had it out, then kind of blinked, realized who it was. Kneel down and offer it up this way.
All right. He'll take them and look at them, and this.
A Mizuku gave us masks that sent us here and made us these forms.
You say you wearing masks.
Do not know how to remove them, though.
I want you to make a. I guess it's gonna be a courtesy roll. To reason with him.
Versus his sentiment.
Yeah, our sentiment is to.
Sentiment is to like weasel out what somebody else is saying.
Someone else is saying. Like, you're trying to convince him. Because you just have papers with names on them, and he doesn't know if these are yours.
Courtesy with reason is absolutely fine by me.
Okay.
What's the TN? Or are you hiding it?
Let me check. Tell me your how you're doing it, what your approach is, and I'll tell you the TN.
Courtesy reason.
Yeah.
Earth.
Earth? Okay, TN 2. Earth is the one that's the least, so you should have the best time with this.
And I'm going to spend a void point just to help with this. All right. With 3 bonus successes, I make it. I'm also using that one opportunity to negate 2 of the strife.
Okay. He says, "Oh, I see. And some sort of weird document in a cipher. This must be more evidence."
Yes.
He hands it back to you. "Most convincing indeed. I won't do this for most, but I think this is one of those times that there is an exception that should be made. Your fastest way to Mehido is through Gakido. I wouldn't linger there long, though. Just follow the path. And he'll step aside and let you walk through the giant archway where you see a sky through there. It's not a tunnel anymore. No more tunnels.
Bow deeply to him when I stand up. Thank yous. The odd pauses there is because how do you address a god courteously?
Kami-sama?
Okay, then I'd be using that.
Ryoshin Kami?
Yes, it says right here, this is what it says about him. The Forgotten Kami. Ryoshin, the 10th Kami, is the brother who perished in Lord Moon's gut before Hantai could free his siblings. Although he is all but unknown in Rokugan. Oh, I guess it should have been like a 5 or a 6.
I still would have made it.
Yeah, I think the only one that actually made this TN should have been, yeah, but I don't know. How many successes did you make there, Tarek?
I would have had 6 if I kept everything.
Yeah, I think the TN would have been more like 6. So yeah, you and Yasako would be the only ones who would know who this guy is, because he is all but unknown, and only because you made such a good roll.
Yeah. I got lucky, to be honest. Like, super lucky.
He is all but unknown in Rokugan. Ryoshin followed an important calling upon arriving in the underworld. Ryoshin swore to protect Emma-O's realm from the predations of his wicked brother Fu Ling, and has guarded the passage between Jikoku and Meido since the fall of the Kami. How do you like that?
So, because of that great role that I had, Kage not only recognizes who it is, but acknowledges the innate tragedy that he is confronted with, and will silently be pulling at his kimono sleeves and ripping his his sleeves in abject sorrow, pulling off the bardic the Ikoma bardic manner of public displays of outrage and protest.
Rokukin would do the same, except he's already completely covered in muck.
Yeah.
After the darkness of Jigoku, the lightness... Oh, I'm sorry. This is a new act. So everybody, your void... I believe I get to GM monitor... Start of game. Reset the player's void point. Boom. Everybody's void points have been reallocated now, because this is the start of a new act.
Oh.
Doesn't that mean we lose all of our fatigue and strife too?
Nope. That's just end of scene stuff.
Oh, okay.
So I went from 2 to 1 again.
I'm sorry.
Where?
Mine jumped up to 2. That's what happens when you have a banger void stat.
I was gonna say same. I got it too.
After the darkness of Jigoku, the lightless tunnel. The lightless tunnel is strangely familiar. It stretches on without turning or branching, and it seems you walk for days until a spot of weak gray light appears ahead of you. Finally, you emerge amid decaying ruins of crumbling stone and splitting wood under an oppressively gray sky. The deathly urban sprawl stops short of the bank of a sluggish green-gray river that oozes through the shadows.
So we need to figure a way to cross it?
No, there's a path.
Keep following the path.
Yes, let's just follow the path as quickly as possible.
Yes, you have entered...
I want to say that Kage, while he's not able to communicate well, he is going to be very observant of the surroundings while he's here. This is a very disconcerting sounding place.
Rokukin is a bit distracted from having met a dead god.
Fair.
So the creatures here are... they're like ghouls or zombies or ghosts, and they're pulling their... you see like one gnawing on trees or trying to satiate their hunger from the muck in the water. They'll look at you, but since you guys are in a group, they don't, they're not groups. They're like individuals because everybody's hungry and they might, eat
Just
each
eat
other.
each other.
Yeah. That sort of thing.
If any of them hiss, Bashar will hiss back, since he's still in his Oni form.
You are all still Oni, yes.
I think doing my cleansing spirit Kiho might not be a bad idea at this point. Is anybody afflicted so I can help remove that right now?
Yes,
I didn't bring out my weapon.
Okay, 2 of you.
I could be also healing it, depending on whether or not Corey considers that me making a social skill check valid, even though I can't speak. Like, can I soothe others by touch or something and still have it be a social skill?
I don't know what you're trying to do. What are you?
So I have a technique. It's called Rouse the Soul. It is on page 223 of the core rulebook. And it just says, when making a social skill roll with Void or Theology Void, check targeting one or more characters, you may spend opportunity in the following ways. Spend 1 Void opportunity per... remove one of the following conditions from a target per opportunity spent this way: afflicted, enraged, exhausted, intoxicated, or unconscious. So I could also remove afflicted from a bunch of people if I could just talk to them for a little bit, or but
So
I
I
can't
will
talk.
allow you to use another art form other than speaking.
So art, if I wrote a poem, some haiku, or
That's all speaking. If you
Or
had
if I-
another art form,
The social skills, there's games. And you don't have to speak for some games.
there is something he has in his equipment.
oh yeah, okay, that's true. I'll bring out my flute and I'll play the flute somberly as we walk.
That'll do it. I'll allow that to rouse souls 100%. That's the new way you speak now. It's like, oh, he's happy.
Yeah. No, there's an Oni. I'm trying to warn you.
So this will allow you to remove it from others, but not yourself?
Yes, I have to do it on others.
Okay, then I'll target you.
I'd like everybody to make a sentiment check, TN3, because you're in a weird place. It's going to be a sense.
Sentiment void.
Yeah, it's either going to be sense or survey. So water or void.
I'll go with void.
I'll go with
I'll-
Void as well.
I'm going to go with Void as well, just because it makes no real difference for me between the two. What'd you say the TN was?
3?
3.
Okay. Wow, that's a lot of dice being flung. Get out of the way so I can pick.
Oh my.
We got
I
some
fail.
failures.
I succeeded.
Bashar succeeded.
I succeeded as well.
So sadly, Nozomi's the only one who did not.
All right. The people who succeeded notice some y'all are noticing that the gaki around here, the hungry dead ghosts, are moving all in the same direction, and some are kind of grouping up. And they seem to be talking about stuff.
Something seems strange with the other dead.
Are they looking at us?
No.
They're all just moving towards the same place, talking with each other, occasionally nomming on each other.
What direction does it look like they're pushing toward? Is there something that we can see in the distance that they're going toward? Or is it just like an unending line? Kinda
You
like
see
maybe?
something. Yeah. You kind of squint and you're like, yeah, there's a structure out there that they're headed towards.
I'll kind of nudge Nozomi and point toward the structure and then the lines of Gaki that are forming.
I notice you
look.
pointing and go, I see it too.
I nod and say, I think I see what you mean.
But we cannot investigate. We must stay on this path. If you investigate, you might join them.
I do think that is most prudent.
Kami-sama has told us to stay on the path.
He said you just follow the path. He didn't say stay on it.
It means the same thing to Roku.
Oh, okay.
Stay on, follow. You're going with the path, not going over there.
I'm just looking at you kind of like gesturing like.
Can I make a
You
theology
have-
roll to try and figure out what's happening there?
No. No. You can't make a theology roll to figure out what's happening there.
Okay. Is there a different roll I could possibly make?
I don't. Yeah, probably. Probably. Let me set the scene for you again. There are Gaki in solo and in little groups that are all going towards the same place, and they're chatting about something. You see the place way off in the distance. Can't make it out from here, but it's a large structure. It's definitely man-made.
What are they chatting about?
Oh!
Tactics?
There you go. You you want to make a roll to try and sneak up on over there, or try and overhear them, or read lips, or any of that kind of stuff. You can.
Yeah. Reading lips sounds like a good idea because that way I won't be leaving where I'm supposed to stay.
Okay. I'm gonna make it a TN3 sentiment roll to read their lips.
Okay. I would be guessing that would be air for analyze.
Yeah, that sounds perfect.
TN3 on air. Scholar skill though. So boost that and that's a whole huge shebang of successes.
Yep. Okay.
And I'll use the one opportunity to reduce the strife that I just took.
So, what you overhear, or what you can see them talking about, is they seem to think that they have found a way out of Gakido and into Meido.
Oh dear.
Or not Meido, into even
Ningendo.
worse, into Ningendo, into like the regular people world.
When you said man-made structure, I was like, oh, that's not good.
They think there's an exit back to Rokugan.
I stand up Tall.
But how do we find our way back to the path? Just die? I think with the masks on us, it might put us back where we just left.
I kind of
Fight our
motioned
way
to,
out?
like, then we fight our way back in again, just like we just did.
Are you worried this is like a silver path kind of thing? Like if you leave it, like the world is gonna change around. That's good. That's Jigoku. Jigoku changes. This place, you can actually map this place and it stays the same. Nothing has
Just
changed
filled
around
with
you.
people who want to eat you.
Yes.
All right. But we make markers on our way so that we can find our way back.
You have a map. Okay,
I
you
clap
leave.
Ida and Nozomi on the shoulder and I go, "Let's go."
Okay, you
I
start
shrug and go, okay.
you start moving out there. You leave M&Ms behind you. The Gakido are eating the M&Ms as you.
Ooh, piece of candy.
I was thinking more like using the katana to carve some of the trail mark on
Sure,
one of the trees as we go by.
you can
and
do that. That's easy.
every
enough.
so often doing that.
That's easy
With
enough.
it pointing arrows the way we need to go on the trees.
That's not candy. He's been eating
when you
nothing
try
but
to
my
do that, I
food.
stop you from using the katana to do something so trivial, and then I point at Bashar, and
You are correct, Kage. I apologize. Please make an arrow pointing that way on this tree, Bashar, and every so often as we travel.
All right, will do.
Okay,
So I'll go ahead and carve the arrow as they instructed.
it's easy enough. They're just
Okay.
trees.
But then the tree comes alive and takes a bite out of you. It's like, oh, roll initiative.
Eventually,
Oh no, it's the Wizard of Oz apple trees all over again.
eventually, you will reach a luxurious house surrounded by gardens and a stone wall perimeter. The building stands in stark contrast to the dreary, foul landscape all around it. Throngs of gaki mill about outside the estate, with more arriving every moment. Several small blue Mizoku periodically appear at the top of the wall, dumping baskets of what appear to be fruits and vegetables over it, where the horde of gaki ravenously consume them. Vicious fights break out among the gaki as they compete for food.
I try to wave my arms to get the attention of the Mizoku.
Okay. They'll see you and they'll wave.
They're like, is that a bunch of Oni and Gakido walking up
They'll
on our
point
fruit orchard?
they'll point over to a gate.
Okay, I start heading toward the gate.
All right.
Yep.
As you go over to the gate, they'll pour some more veggies out, so the gaki will move away from the gate towards the food, and they'll let you in. Wow, that was easy.
Oni. Now we eat them.
Wow, there were a bunch of different ways you could have done that, but you did the.
The simplest.
Mm-hmm.
We come in peace. Let us in.
We're not Gaki. You guys wanna?
Oh, so you guys got the memo, huh?
You guys like money? Oh, that's weird. We like money too. We should totally hang out.
Though I am having the thought, what if some of these are some of the traders? And that's why they're letting Oni in.
Huh.
So a blue Mizoku opens the gate, and he says, "Oh, welcome, welcome,
And
come
you
in,
froze.
But
please. I am very happy to see you here. Yeah. Uh-oh, we got another internet stable.
dude, you got rescued. It rescued you.
Because it froze and then it caught back up and gave us your words anyway.
Wow. Okay.
It's a Thanksgiving
Miracle?
Miracle.
Thanksgiving Black Friday miracle.
It's a 2 days after Thanksgiving and has no other relevance to the holiday, but it's connected somehow. Miracle.
Small business Saturday
It's a
miracle.
Saturday miracle.
Cyber Samurai Miracle.
I love. Can I just say what bullshit it is that Small Business Saturday happens after Black Friday? So after you spend all of your money on, giant corporations. Now, if you have any money left, you should go to the small businesses.
Yeah, if you got any change, go and throw it at those peasants who own.
Right.
Give them your pittance, please.
And then on Monday, it's Cyber Monday, where the big corporations suck up the last of it.
Yep. It's like, oh, are you at work? Go online. That's where all our good deals are because you came back to work on Monday and we want your money again.
You dolt, now shop more.
Yes.
You think you can work without shopping? No. We demand it.
Feed the beast that is capitalism.
The capitalist hamster wheel.
It is the true Gaki. It is the Gaki that will consume us all.
Let me just tell you, we need to make the Gaki markets go brr. Is that too zoomer of a reference? I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. At the gate, yeah, there's a blue Mizoku, who when you come up to the gate, he says, "Who are you? Who am I speaking to?"
I stand up and go,
Is there something wrong with my ears?
No, there is something wrong with his voice.
Yes, very good. They're good, yes, yeah.
You remember the name of our benefactor, Rokukin?
Corey, what was the name of the Mizoku that gave us the mask?
I actually have it written down, and if nobody else does, I say we shouldn't tell them.
Oh, come on, Tarek.
It's been a long time. It could have been weeks you were in Jigoku. Who knows what that guy's name was?
Could have been
Something's
years.
happened to my notes, and a lot of my earlier stuff is just gone.
Eesh.
So what's the name, Tarek? Please?
Well,
I'm
who
asking
are you?
Tarek, not...
Who
I'm
are
asking
you?
Tarek.
Tell me before all of the Gaki come back and descend on you, and maybe I will open the gate for you.
I am Asako Rokuken.
You're Asako. You look like an Oni to me. To
That
mine
is because
eyes.
I am wearing a mask.
You're wearing a mask. It is very convincing.
It is one that transformed me and sent me down there on a mission for...
Oh yes.
character-
All of the people have been transforming into Oni. I hear this a lot.
Yes, so we found an archive full
Corey,
of
is there some
people's-
role I could make for you to give me the name?
He
Since
says,
I've-
I do not care. I do not want your life story.
Bashar takes notice that Kage is trying to say something. Are you trying to say something, Kage? I can read Rokugani. You can scribe it out on your arm if you need to.
Well, we were sent to Jigoku.
I do not want your life story. I do not care.
Fine. My name, then. The only thing you asked for.
Yeah.
Hironozomi.
He does not know me. You are very strange Oni indeed. I do not know how you will recollect anything of the life you were before. But it is very strange that you are here.
They're
Torika-
altering the death paperwork.
I just hand my paperwork up. After all that, I just hand my paperwork up.
Oh,
I can't talk. Just hand him the paperwork.
he's like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. You are taking this to Jigoku, yeah? Oh, okay,
Otherwise-
yeah.
No,
Well, you
no.
best get along.
Mado.
You are taking it to Meido?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Gate
We
stays
found
closed,
stolen
or Gaki
documents.
come eat you now.
Oh.
They are traitors.
So they are the traitors. Okay, heart-piercing strike against this guy
Yeah,
immediately.
I don't know why y'all
he's
said
on the
no.
other side of
I
a
was
gate.
Just like, just say yes and let's keep walking, please. But okay,
He's on the other side of a gate.
yeah. He has a Naginata though. He can shoot the Naginata.
Through the gate? Sure. I'll allow you to do that. I'll increase the TN by 2.
All right. So that'll be a TN of 4, I assume.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. Martial arts melee. Let's see.
So you can't use heart piercing strike with it. Because I think
Yeah,
heart piercing strike
yeah.
is with a sword specifically.
I mean,
Not a
I
full-on.
used it. I used it with my regular Naginata against the Mizoku, and I lopped off his arm.
Yeah, but that wasn't a heart-piercing strike.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. Lobbing it. Let's see. Martial arts melee, or would it be ranged?
No. You're
You're st-
using a melee weapon, right?
Okay. Okay.
And sliding it through
Just-
the gate to try and kill him?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And I'm definitely doing it to overwhelm him too.
Okay. This is not a combat scene, so you won't be getting extra successes from strife or anything.
Oh well. Still gonna keep some good ones anyway. See, should I keep opportunity? I'll keep opportunity just in case. Hell yeah. Keep this extra opportunity. Yeah, sure, the stripe's worth it. So let's see. 6 successes, or 2 bonus successes, and 2 opportunity. Let me see what I want to do with those 2.
crit.
Oh, yeah. All right. Thank you.
I was gonna say I
look
can't
at it.
talk. I'm trying to be as in character as possible. But I was like, dude, you know what to spend 2 opportunity
Yes,
on.
all right. Crit against him too. Critical strike.
Okay.
Kind of bad when the newbie has to remind you of that one.
I'm stupidly forgetful. Okay.
Years.
I'm not even
stupidly
playing a
forgetful.
combat character, and I remembered.
He does not have
Remember, I
100
don't have your mind. I have to work with mine.
Yeah, well, I got an ADD riddled brain too, so
So how much how much damage does he take?
Oh yeah, let me go back to my conflict Naginata. So let's see, 6 damage.
Okay. That includes your extra successes, right?
Yes,
Okay. Now, what's your deadliness?
6.
6. Okay. Um. Okay. He'll take a wound to his water. Why did it only roll 2 dice and not 3 dice for water? It's a he has a 3 water.
Just roll him an extra die.
Yeah. That's so weird. Oh, I'm not
I
gonna
was
keep
gonna
that
say
anyways.
just roll it again, but
Not gonna keep that anyways. Okay. Yeah, takes a 4, which means he has a flesh wound in his water.
I thought you were gonna say in his flesh.
It is in
You
his
get a chicken
flesh.
A
thigh.
flesh wound.
Made
in
of
his
Mizoku.
water.
He's got a flesh wound in his flesh, and he's not happy about it.
He's feeling kind of fleshy for that.
But I
Okay.
feel like now we're probably going to be forced into initiative.
It is
Something
initiative
happens
now,
there.
yes.
He's like, excuse me. I did not enjoy that. Let me recount the ways in which I disliked it.
Hold on, nobody roll anything yet. We have to populate the encounter
We can
thingamabob.
end our own turns? I did not know that you could do that.
Okay, now go to your combat area and roll the dice under the combat area for your...
It's not allowing me in the combat area. Doesn't it just has mine already written in. There's no button for it. However,
Yes,
I did find a button at the very bottom of the combat tracker on your turn. At the end of your turn, you can press end turn and it goes to the next person's turn.
It should
Yep.
be encounter 2 of 2.
It's saying round 5.
Yeah, it says round 5.
That's what I see too.
At the top, there's something that says encounter 1 of 2. You're going to switch it over to 2 of 2.
Nope.
Where?
No.
Ours just says round
Okay.
5.
Now how...
Now it says not started. There you go.
There you go.
Perfecto. Oh, it did the same thing. It's TN1. It's supposed to be TN1 checks or whatever.
Yeah, it is supposed to be TN1.
It doesn't matter. It's still an off by 1 error, so it doesn't matter.
I got 2 opportunity with this. I'd like to use it for more information.
I have no idea what my role was. It just says 8 next to my name.
Yeah, you go into the chat log and then you can click onto your role and finish it.
Yeah, you got to scroll back up. But it's showing you got 3 explosive and 1 regular to pick from.
All right, with more information, you know that this terrain is imbalanced in Earth, which means meditation and theology checks will be more harder here when you're using the Earth ring.
Wish I had had the keyhole I wanted to get earlier because I could adjust that. Ah, well.
Happens sometimes.
Though I will make a quick comment of Earth energy is unbalanced here.
At the end of the round, the Gaki will do stuff.
That doesn't sound very inviting.
No, it's not.
Does not sound like they're going to be like, hey, let me share some vegetables with you.
All right, Akamakage, you get to go first.
I attempt to force the gate open.
Okay. Make I guess it's gonna be a fitness roll.
That's what it seems
fitness.
like.
Maybe I'll do like fitness.
TN. I'm gonna say TN 6 to open
fair.
a very strong, sturdy steel gate.
Oh, it's a big, strong, sturdy steel gate. That makes sense because there are gaki about. You don't want to have a
Yeah,
not
you would want it to be nice and sturdy.
Okay, if it's that sturdy though, I know there's probably no chance of me actually knocking it through. So instead, what I'll do is I'll try to vault it.
Ooh. Okay, you're gonna climb up the gate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's still fitness.
It's still
Probably
fitness.
can.
I'll make it a TN 4.
Okay. In 4. And I started on water stance. I'm gonna stay on water stance. And try to shift my weight all the way up to make it easier on me to climb using water stance. And I will spend a void. Oop. It never gave me void. Oh, it won't let me keep any dice. What's going on? Seriously, what's going on? Okay, there we go.
Does it work
Oh,
now?
weird. It's not letting me like click on.
Which ones do you want to keep?
Not that one.
Well,
Damn it.
I can do it for
So
you.
I want to keep the two explosive successes and the success with strife. All of them have strife.
You get to keep
Oh,
4.
actually, before I do that, I'm on water. Oh no, that's fire stance. Never mind. Okay, yeah, we're good.
Yeah, you're on water stance. Do you want to keep the opportunity as well? You get to keep 4.
Oh yes, I'll keep the opportunity as well.
Okay. You get an opportunity with strife and a success.
I'll keep the success and not the opportunity with strife.
Okay. Boom. You make it up the wall. Boop, 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 boop. You're at the top of the gate.
I'll take the opportunity to reduce my strife gain so that I only gain 1 more.
Okay.
And I get up on the gate.
You're on top of the gate.
At this point, I am up on the gate. I have another action, which will be to, I guess, do a maneuver to try to get now down from the gate, try to hop down. And it's just movement without anything else. So just so that I'm on the ground.
Okay. Take 3 fatigue from hitting the ground.
Sounds like a plan.
Otherwise, it would have been a roll, but you can't make a roll, so
Yeah,
you can
I
just like
completely
move.
understand. Yeah, I jumped taking a risk and I twisted my ankle on the landing.
Just kind of threw yourself over the top.
Yeah.
Bashar.
All right, so I'm assuming a support action still counts as an action, like in your turn,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna spend a void point to use Courtier's Resolve and negate, I believe, 8 strife because I am over my composure.
Okay.
8. And I mean, like, I'll try to guard myself from any oncoming enemies until my next turn because
Alright.
I plan to do what Kage did.
James.
Following Kage.
Okay. TN
don't wanna be on
4
that.
to get up the gate.
Yep. You said fitness.
Fitness.
Where
It
Come on,
wasn't sage thinking that got me over the gate. It was really just
There
the
it is.
desire not to be on the same side as the gaki.
Yeah.
Biggest motivating factor.
And Tien is the same as his.
4.
Okay. I got 4 dice, so here's hoping.
And
I
that's a
got
fail.
3.
One short. Man, the dice were teasing you on this one.
That's a fail. As you scramble up the poles and then slide back down.
I am assisting the rest of my party to get over the gate.
Okay. The next person. You can only assist one person. So the next person, and that's
It's
Tori,
technically one person.
that's Tori Katsuta, who will take that.
I figured.
They'll also use a void point to get over too, because their ring, his rings are like 2. Oh, he can use water. Yeah, I can use water, which is a 3.
Shift makes sense.
I don't have any martial skill though, so you do. That gives me a skill die.
Yes.
That gives me an assistant skill die, and I'm spending a void.
You finish your die.
So now I can roll.
My fitness is very good.
I think unless those explode properly, it's going to be a fail because that Tien's wrong.
Yeah, the TN is wrong. I didn't change the TN.
I mean,
Oh,
really?
But it
I
didn't
could
roll
just-
enough dice either. It only rolled 3. I'm supposed to be rolling 4.
Well, it looks like it rolled 4.
Yeah, there's 3 black
3
and 1 white.
Yeah, it's supposed to be rolling 4 black and 1 white.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But it
So
doesn't
roll
matter.
yourself an extra black. You can roll an extra.
Okay.
There's success.
There he goes.
Nice.
I did it. It doesn't
I was gonna
matter.
say I could probably just pick up anyone and toss them over.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet.
You might have to on me.
because of how much.
I'm
shit
going to
he's
try this
doing.
again.
Well, Bashar should be okay. Like, I'm gonna try to help Rokukin up.
Now it did it
Like,
properly.
I'm confident in myself
Weird.
climbing up.
It did it properly now. I don't know why. Anyways. Anyways, he makes it over. He makes it to the top. He makes it to the top, and
Excellent.
from there he will just remain at the top. He'll come down safely.
Take
next
his
turn.
time. Yeah.
All right, the Mizoku
Don't
bureaucrat.
need ankles. Trust me.
The guy at the gate. He will grab a bucket of
Sound the
vegetables
alarm.
and throw it through the gate towards you to get the gaki to come on over to you.
Uh-oh.
They're nice veggies.
Take a move.
Really, like, they look tasty.
I eat a horseradish in
I was
response.
gonna say
I take
I
a
pick up a
daikon and I
carrot.
bite it.
I take a leek.
Wasabi ain't nothing.
I take a
pick up a
leak.
leek, bop him on the head with it.
Oh, she's become.
I was about to say you're going to do the leaky dance.
No, she's gonna do the far-fetched and smack him with a leak.
Yeah. All right. And the gaki will see the vegetables and start to move towards y'all. Kage.
I am going to attempt to restrain the man who's throwing more vegetables out.
Yes. Stop throwing vegetables at us.
Muzzle that beast.
Or actually, I should say, I'm on void stance, or sorry, on water stance. I need to get up, right? Because I probably threw myself over onto the ground. I'm probably prone right now.
Kind of threw your
Get
back.
up
Could be.
first, and then I'll go and try to restrain the guy.
Okay.
Hard.
I'll make a martial arts unarmed to start with. I don't want to kill the dude if I can get information out of it.
All right. To restrain somebody, I think that's part of the opportunity list under control.
Yeah.
Um,
Martial
disarm
arts unarmed
them,
to
move
grapple
one
them.
range band, increase the next TN, increase the TN of the next action. It's not a grapple. I don't know where grapple rules are in here.
Didn't we have this problem before?
I think so.
I think they call it restrained, maybe?
Yeah, restrained is a condition, I think. Hold on, let me check here.
It's snaring. Snaring is the your hands have the snaring rule.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
And the snaring, I forget where it's described,
That's
but
right.
it's either in weapons or.
That's right. Hold on, it's under equipment. Your hands are equipment.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, punch has snaring on it. And snaring, you spend, when performing an attack with a snaring action, you may spend opportunity. One target of the attack with a vigilance lower equal to the amount of opportunity spent this way suffers the immobilized condition. So yeah, it's the same as, Control, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so here's my martial arts and arm check. I'm on water stance. TN2 to attack him.
So TN2, and you'll need like a bunch of opportunity.
Yay! Okay, well that's a good start. Oh god damn it! Are you doing this again? Hold on, let me refresh my page. Maybe that's the problem.
Well, it's warning us to hide our bananas from you.
Yeah.
What?
Just hit the roll and keep. There you go. So you hit him. The damage is absorbed by his robes.
He's like thick Mizoku robes. Those goddamn beautiful robed bastards.
So yeah, you do nothing really.
Great. I feel like I accomplished what I set out to do. So that's me.
Well, at least you're standing and ready.
Yeah, Bashar, you're up.
All right, so Bashar is going to spend this turn assisting Rokukin up the gate.
Okay, sounds good. You do an assist action. James, it's your turn.
Try again.
Add an extra die to fitness.
Yeah, click the assist little thing down there.
And you know what? I'm going to use avoid just to be extra careful.
Well, that's not
Probably
good.
That you did.
Well, here's
At least
hoping
you
that
have a
explodes
chance.
right.
Yeah.
Well, might as well keep that one too. Oh, maybe. No.
No.
Oh,
So
nuts.
Again,
close.
so close.
The dice are teasing you, man. Oh,
Lots of opportunity.
Well, I
You need
have
to do
3
something to
opportunities.
for the dice gods. You gotta.
I'm going to use one of them to reduce some of that stripe, so I only take 2.
Okay.
And the other 2, close that one, open this, thank you. Can I say I got partway up and I can use support to be kind of like a ladder piece for the next person climbing?
So okay, this is what happens. You and Bashar are trying to figure out the best way to get up there, and he's like, "Don't put your foot in my hands," and he's like, "No, that's dirty. I can't do that. Just do it." And he flings you up, and you get to the top, and then you fall back down. You kind of grab the bars, and you kind of slide, and you're like halfway up and down, and that's where you are. I'll keep you there. Now it's easier.
I got one.
Easier to get
Got
to
one foot hitting a crossbar piece and just kind of going, eh.
Yeah, you're
But now
halfway
I'm
up.
but now I'm a support piece for the next person to climb.
I just imagine you're there with like your little samurai sandals on, like barely clinging to life, trying to force them to stay at an angle.
Hidenozomi.
Jiggling.
Or more, I got like the flip flop effect. Toes
Yeah.
gripping the bar.
Okay.
But it's only one
This
foot, so I'm kind of going,
time,
yeah.
I'm gonna just try to get up there myself.
Okay.
Maybe I can help better from the top.
I just imagine Hida
Hey.
Nagomi is capable of like literally bounding this thing.
Tori
in a single...
Katsuta is up there looking at all of you going, what is everybody doing?
I'm a
what's the
scholar,
TN
not a
for?
climber. Help me.
No, he's not saying that at all.
TN4 to go
Well, that's
over?
the look
TN4
on
to
my
go over.
face that's saying, like he's looking like, what are you doing? And I'm looking like, just help me.
He's looking at Kage like, what are you doing?
Look, I punched him, all right? It just kind of hurt my hand a little bit, and I twisted my ankle when I jumped over the fence, so
You got a little bit of road burn on your knuckles.
Exactly. Just give me a minute, I'll get it together. Just hold up.
All right, Chris, did you make it?
No, I didn't.
No.
Did you
All right.
have the support from me though?
No,
What?
it's just easier for you to get up further. It's not you're not a. If
Okay.
somebody uses this as a
Okay,
stepping
so I was
stool, they're gonna
supporting
pull you
myself
off.
with those.
Yeah.
They're gonna pull you off. You don't have a lot of strength.
You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and say I got up to the top.
Oh, you want to succeed?
Yeah.
Imperial
Okay, you
favor.
succeed.
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
what happened.
Tori Katsutsa looks at you
And
like,
And they,
why did everybody spend all
been
of this
fun.
effort?
You
Now I can go to Tori Katsutsa. He takes his turn to carefully get down to the bottom, unlatches the gate and opens it.
I expected somebody
Oh,
else
no,
to
it
get over
just
the
needs
gate
to
and
go
do that. That's
through.
why I was trying to restrain the man.
Right.
Awesome. Yeah.
You're a genius, Tarek.
I was just thinking 3 steps ahead.
What else could I do but hurt my hand?
Yeah. Now, excuse me.
There were
while
no-
I go and give
There were
it
no other
kisses.
options. All right. James and Bashar, y'all are overrun by a bunch of Gaki this turn. At the end of the round, you both will take 4 fatigue minus whatever armor you have.
man, all right. I'll try to take a swing at them if I can, but all right. 3 fatigue with my armor.
Even with me being partially out of their reach.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're grabbing at your toes, and you're gonna have to like move them, and
They're nibbling on your toes.
You're like, oh no, that tickles. Stop tickling my toes. They're the only things holding me up right now.
Attack of the toe nibblers.
I didn't know that Gaki were such feet people, but makes sense.
If it can be 8,
All right.
which means
it looks
Gaki
like
are
they're
also
hungry,
into.
What?
Tarek, I'm gonna
Okay,
tap you.
Hiro-chan, you have to go to sleep, otherwise the
These
Gaki
little-
will come
these-
from under your bed.
These little piggies went to market. I will. Okay. So one of the reasons why I didn't want to open the gate is because now we have to deal with all the things on the other side of the gate. So what I do is I pull that
Sure.
sword. Actually, you know what?
Right. I
I'm still on water
ineffectively.
stand.
You don't do anything. It's my turn.
Oh, I thought you said it was my turn. I'm sorry.
No.
I misunderstood. You kind of cut in and out, so I just assumed and then kept running with it.
Yeah. The Mizoku tries to attack you with his Mizoku claws, but he doesn't come anywhere near you.
So he does the same thing to me. He scratches
Yeah.
my chest, and I'm like,
Y'all
Oh.
are comforting each other with your
Yow.
hands.
yeah, these are These aren't nearly as luxurious as yours. I know. I apologize.
Well, it is top of the round, but unfortunately we are out of time. We're going to have to figure out what is going to happen to them next time. So join us next Saturday for Cyber Samurai Saturday. If you watch this video all the way through, you obviously liked it, hit the like button. And goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye, everyone. Will we make it out of the crowd?
Thank you to the Patreons.